Sukhy.
And this is a new and hopefully regular feature called 5 for November. This month it's 5 for November, obviously it will change. And Sukhy and I have pulled out the 5 books we're most excited about for this coming month, and we haven't discussed our choices, and we're just going to show them to you now in a sort of rapid fire way. So I warned you I was going to do this. Sukhy Cooke, what's your first book?
Okay, my first book is The Searcher by Tana French, if you can see that. This one's published, yes, November, and by Viking. I've not read her, but I know she's very popular in this group.
I haven't read her, and I also know she's very popular. I don't have this one.
No, I've not read her. I'm thinking The Witch Elm's very popular.
Yeah.
And this one, a missing boy, a small town, a question that needs answering. So what's been said about it is it's rich and gripping with her characteristic atmospheric writing. I'm a big fan of writing styles, so that's one for me. It's also about small communities, masculinity, and relationships between young and old. So I'm looking forward to that one.
And I'll be really interested to hear what you say about that one, because I haven't read her either, and I have The Witch Elm, but I don't have that one. I know a lot of authors are big fans, so that's always a good sign.
Definitely, and a good cover too, if you can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
My first one is also a black and white cover. This is Cat Step by Alison Irvine, or Irvin. I've just finished this. I finished it last night. It's about a mother who makes the mistake of leaving her 4-year-old in the car when she nips into the supermarket because she's asleep. And from that kind of small act, all sorts of things start to unravel. And it's about, I'm really interested in books about motherhood, and it's about what it takes to kind of push you to your limits as a mother, and then what happens if you kind of push things a little bit too far. And it's just really understated, really compelling, and it's from a really tiny publisher, Dead Ink Books, and I'm just really keen to get the word out and get everybody reading it.
It does sound good. It seems to be following a spate of like motherhood books at the moment. There are a few, but the darker side, I think, of motherhood is really coming into play.
Yeah, and I'm really interested in that. So yeah, I'll be shouting about that one a lot. So what's next for you?
What's next is this one. It's called The Diabolical Bones, and it's by Bella Ellis, but that's a pen name, and people may know her as Rowan Coleman. She wrote The Woman in the Window, which I haven't read. This is a second in the series, but can be read as standalone. I've read the first one. It's about the Bronte sisters, who have turned super sleuths and they're detectives. It's sort of set in the 1850s. Basically crime, mystery, gothic, historical fiction. Definitely my bag.
I have got this, and I nearly chose this, but didn't. So it's interesting to see where our tastes overlap.
Yeah.
Okay, shall I do my next one?
Yeah, what's your next one?
The Hidden Hours by Sarah Foster. This is published by Legend Press, who publish some really great stuff. And this is the second book they've published by this author in quite quick succession. I haven't read the other one, but I just love the setup. I asked on social media for Christmassy books on the sort of darker side, because I had a lot of quite cozy looking Christmassy books, and I was sent this, which is about a body found in the Thames the morning after an office Christmas party. So really ticks those boxes of Christmassy theme but darker, and I just think that's a brilliant setup for a thriller, so really excited about that one.
Oh, that sounds good. I like the sound of it.
What have you got?
This one, I have to admit to being very seduced by the cover of this. I've not read Robert Dinsdale. This is Paris by Starlight.
I haven't even heard of this one.
Okay. Published by Del Rey. He wrote The Toymakers, which I know has been popular in the group.
Right.
Another one with the cover. Now, this one is set in Paris, and it's about magic, and it's got the Eiffel Tower and a book on the cover, and I have to read it.
It looks beautiful.
It does, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So there we are.
Great. Okay, I don't know whether you can see this very well. It's called The Pretenders, and it's by Agatha Zaza, or Zaza, I'm not sure which. It's published by Agora, who are my publisher. It's got this quote on the front: "I'm perfectly happy lying to myself if it means getting to stay with you." And that proof is just a kind of folding cover. This is what the actual cover is going to look like. And I just love this tagline: 3 couples, 2 exes, 1 day, 1 reckoning. I just feel like I love books set over a really compressed period of time where kind of secrets start tumbling out and it all gets more and more disastrous, and it just sounds right up my street.
Yeah, sounds messy.
Yeah.
Right, my next one is The Thief on the Winged Horse by, and I'm really sorry if I get the surname wrong, by Kate Mascarenas, I think it is. This is published by Head of Zeus, again, obviously November. If I turn it round, I'll show you what the cover will actually look like. But this is
I have this one too, and again, I nearly picked it.
Did you?
Yeah.
So this one I chose because it's a bit of a genre bender. It's crime, it's romance, magic, myth, a bit of historical fiction as well. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I think it's going to be definitely my bag. It's about doll making and obviously a theft, so intriguing.
I've heard it's really beautiful, poetic language. So like maybe one to curl up with when you've got a bit of time. I know we don't have much time with our small children, but
I'm looking forward to that one.
Okay, I've got, this is my 4th, White
Ooh.
Ivy by Susie Yang. This is about a Chinese immigrant growing up outside Boston in the States, and the reason I'm absolutely addicted to anything that's described as coming of age, and this is described as a love triangle, a coming of age story, and a dark glimpse at what can happen when we yearn for success at any cost. And it's got quotes from, I think I've seen a quote from Harriet Tice and one from Erin Kelly really praising it. It's a debut. So yeah, looks brilliant, I think.
Yeah, and what a
got that one.
Cover.
Sorry?
It's fabulous. Oh yes, I think you just went out a bit. And yeah, what a cover. I don't have that one. No,
I know,
really
brilliant cover. Maybe I'll let you know who sent it to me and maybe you can get hold of it.
Last one. Not really a wild card, but a bit of a wild card. This, The Swallowed Man by Edward Carey, really intrigues me. It's a slim little book. It's by Gallic Press, who kindly sent it to me. It's like a mishmash, gothic, kind of not very nice retelling of Pinocchio, primarily involving Geppetto. Just really intriguing, really. It's got, this obviously the story of Pinocchio, and it's also got pictures and illustrations in it, which I really quite like the look of. I find a half decent one. Yeah. So if I can show you, it's got little bits like that breaking up the book.
Oh wow.
Just really intrigued by The Swallowed Man. And also he wrote, which I haven't read, he wrote Little, was it?
Yeah, oh, Little. I call it small.
Yeah. But that is it's got loads of praise from the Times, etc. So I'm really excited about this little book.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about Little, and haven't read it yet, and I haven't got that one, but definitely one to look out for. So this is the last book, and we haven't had any snaps, so that's really interesting. But my last book you've got behind you is The Push.
Yes.
By Claire McGowan. Not to be confused with The Push by, is it Ashley Audrain, which is coming out in January. So The Push is coming out in November, obviously, and it's published by Thomas and Mercer, which is Amazon's publishing arm. And it's about a party. It says one party, 13 people, by 3:02 p.m. one of them will be dead. And it's about a group of couples from a baby group. And there's been a couple of baby group thrillers recently, and I think it's a great kind of setup, because you meet these people and you're complete strangers, but then you become very close very quickly, don't you? Because you're all going through this life-changing experience. So I think that's a brilliant setup, because you could all have these dark hidden secrets.
Yeah, it's so intense, baby.
Yeah.
Friendship.
It's a massively intense friendship group. It's a bit like when you start university and you make friends really quickly and really really deep friendships.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, 5 for 5, no matches.
No matches. So let's see. Just a heads up that in December, not many books come out in December. So we're going to pick from books that have come out this year that we haven't got to yet. I doubt we'll have any matches because that's quite a broad scope. And then as of January, we'll do the months. We'll do books we're excited about, January, February, March, etc. So thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.